Om Shanti. So we have with us Sudesh Didi. Thank you so much, Didi, for joining and giving us your precious time. And I'm sure Sudesh Didi doesn't need any introduction, but Didi, there are quite a few new souls as well. So I'll just give a brief introduction about you, and then we'll go on with your talk. So as all of you are aware that Sudesh Didi is one of the European directors of Brahma Kumaris, and she looks after a lot of centers, particularly more so in Germany. And I would not be giving her biodata in detail, but I'll be just again speaking a few lines in the form of a poem for her. That wherever you are, Didi, there's always cheerfulness, because you're always away from fearfulness. Didi Sudesh, for all of us, is very, very dear because she's miles away from fear. And to the Supreme, she's always very, very near. So she's very dear, miles away from fear, and to the Supreme, always very, very near. She's got this beautiful inner radiance, which gives all of us a life full of abundance, thereby bringing us closer to the Renaissance, and hence we all feel privileged to be in her divine presence. Her radiance, her abundance, her presence brings us closer to the Renaissance. And finally, Didi is always full of royalty because she's got this immense royalty and loyalty towards Baba. And she's got this unique ability whereby her mind is always away from duality. So with this, I would now invite, we have with us Sister Sunita Didi, who is joining us from Pune, Bopodi, and we request her to apply tilak, tie rakhi, give a bit of toli and a blessing card to Didi as well. So over to Sunita Didi. आप अगर अनम्यूट करोगे दीदी, सुनीता दीदी, तो अच्छा होगा. हाँ आप, yeah, okay, I'll just highlight. दीदी आपको अनम्यूट करना पड़ेगा, आप म्यूटेड हो आप. नो नॉट दीदी सुदेश, सुनीता दीदी, आपको अनम्यूट करना पड़ेगा, आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा है. भाग्यश्री बहन है नजदीक. अच्छा या हाँ, या बोलिए. हाँ
हाँ, ओम शांति दीदी, ओम शांति.
ओम शांति, ओम शांति.
हाँ दीदी, पूना बोपटी सेंटर की तरफ से आपका हार्दिक स्वागत है. और आप विश्व की सभी आत्माओं को दिशा निर्देश देने वाली तथा सबको उड़ती कला में लेके जाने वाली हमारी मीठी प्यारी सुदेश दीदी जी, आपकी दिव्य और अलौकिक पालना हम सबके ऊपर बरस रही है तथा सुरक्षा कवच बनकर हमारी रक्षा कर रही है. तो दीदी जी, रक्षाबंधन की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं तथा हमारी ओर से प्यार भरी राखी स्वीकार करना जी. और सबसे पहले ये तिलक
लगा लिया.
हाँ दीदी जी, ये राखी स्वीकार करना है. हाँ, थैंक यू दीदी. ये टोली नारियल की बर्फी, स्वीट नारियल की बर्फी है.
ओके.
हाँ दीदी,
बहुत
थैंक यू.
प्यार से स्वीकार किया. समझ लिया कि उसकी रूहानी सुगंध, स्पिरिचुअल प्यार भी पहुंच गया टोली के साथ.
यस, थैंक यू दीदी जी.
थैंक यू.
Thank you, Sunita Didi. And over to Sudesh Didi now for the talk. So, Sudesh Didi, you can start. Thank you.
Okay.
ओम शांति, ओम शांति। बहुत प्यार से आप सबको भी रक्षाबंधन की शुभकामनाएं, शुभ भावनाएं। विशेष करके आज का दिन पूर्णमासी का दिन, सत्यनारायण का दिन।
Sorry, Didi, you have to speak in English. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. अच्छा बहन जी, because sister started speaking in Hindi, so I thought it was in Hindi. Okay,
Yeah, no
all right.
problem.
Once again, greetings of Raksha Bandhan. Raksha Bandhan, a bond of protection. Rakhi is the festival of relationship, not only just brother and sister. It's a message, a pure relationship, very pious relationship, connected with the pure feeling of the inner potential, pure relationship, keeping the parents in the middle. It's always, a traditional system is that a priest used to come and tie Rakhi on the hand of all those who are children or elderly or young ones or married or unmarried, women or men. In fact, it is the festival of reminding to perform righteous actions, to be connected, practicing, promising to follow some discipline which enhances your personality, and it is the tie of values. Value of purity, value of purity, value of morality, value of love and respect. Always I keep Rakhi system here. थाली नहीं है राखी की यहाँ पर, अभी कोर्स रूम से ले आओ बोले। तो in fact, it is always at the present time is a time of protection, especially needed protection for everyone. There are many challenges that we are facing. And if we look at a time of festival of Rakhi just now, for many years, which has been being celebrated, of course, it's a very beautiful festival of brother and sister relationship. And brother should protect sister. That's why sister is tying Rakhi. Which kind of protection it could be expected from a 2 days old baby? That baby boy is born, and maybe sister is 12 years old. She's so happy, and she's going to tie Rakhi to this 2 days old brother, or maybe only few hours before the baby is born. Would it be any kind of physical protection? Or is it the sister has to protect the brother? So in fact, the message is, when there is the relationship of brother and sister, it's a naturally shield, a kind of protection from the vision, negative vision, impure vision, attraction, temptation towards the physical body, of male and female. Think about it. A sister can be maybe Miss World, very professional, very special, very beautiful externally, or maybe very well, of course, very, very special, virtue-wise, character-wise, beauty-wise, status-wise. Brother would never have thought, gosh, this could be mine. He is happy, she's my sister. There's no impure thought, no impure vision, not emotional kind of attraction towards the physical body. It's great respect and love coming from the heart. No fear, great joy is there. No restriction of being together. Same applies to the brother. Brother can be a hero or can be with having a very high position. Sister is proud of her brother, has blessings for the brother. May you progress further and further. It's the reason the parents in the middle are making the aware naturally the power of purity. It's a spiritual application as well, because moral values protect the person. Spiritual value is the power to face the situations. And Raksha Bandhan, as you see that Rakhi, what does it mean? This Rakhi, Raksha Bandhan, Rakhi is actually a thread, as sisters shown me, but I'd be Rakhi. What does it mean? It in fact is the thread. In the middle is this point of light. And on both sides are two threads. These two threads are actually the love and faith. And the other side, love and faith, love for my values, love for my spirituality, love for my purity, love for my promise that I make to bring transformation in myself, or love and determination to protect myself against negative attacks or influences, and also support others to develop their powerful qualities in life. And so it is in fact a practical power of protection. When we look at the unlimited with unlimited awareness, then we are children of the Supreme Being, the Supreme Soul. Our parents, for everyone, without any discrimination of caste, color, age, community, young or old, sick or healthy, there's no difference. All whoever remembers directly or indirectly, at the time of happiness or a time of sorrow, oh God, Father. In India, in Bharat, his praise is, you are my mother and father supreme. Praise is sung of the Supreme Soul, Supreme Father. And so in fact, it is the relationship, realization of relationship between brother and sister. And so this is why this is the festival of Raksha Bandhan, is protection by having connection, relationship with the Supreme Being, the Supreme Soul. And as Didi from Pune has tied me Rakhi virtually, but I accept it reality with virtues, not just virtually, but I tie it with love and respect, with that awareness. It is not tied just on my hand. It's invisible energy, love that reaches through many walls, through many barriers, because it's a very subtle energy of love and respect. And this is what it is, connection of brother and sister. No matter what our problems are, even now, sisters living one place in one country and brothers are living at other place. When the brother is waiting for Rakhi, that my sister will send me Rakhi. It's not the thread. It is the pure relationship, thread of love, thread of pure relationship. And so we are all brothers and sisters in this awareness, with this conscious that we are souls. And when we have a physical body, we are brothers and sisters. The right hand, to tie on right hand, it is tied generally Dadi Ji, Dadi Janki, and Dadi Prakash Mani Ji always encouraged us and made aware, when you tied Rakhi, don't tie Rakhi like this. You are not a beggar, you are a giver. Tie Rakhi with this fist, determined and on right hand. And it's a determination, actually. It's a determination to reach the destination. On one side is the love and respect for the self, for my own values. Other side is values of God. And also it is values, sorry. Jaldi out. Okay, all right. Okay, sister has brought actually this all thing of together. Rakhi ka hai isme. Okay, now I can, because generally we keep here on this near this in studio, have had many Rakhis and festival, but now it is not there. And so, okay, she has brought now, and there has been a little bit break, sorry, in this screen. So maybe you can link. What I was saying is this symbol. It is a point of light, and these two threads, love and faith, it's here. This thread might break, but this will never break, because it is the energy of pure feeling of the mind and intellect and my personality, the soul. So it is tied here, subtle energy, connected with the Supreme Soul. When two are tied together, then it is strong. If one is there, it might dangle and actually fall down or tangled somewhere. Love can be only emotional, physical, attraction, temptation. Desire is fulfilled or not fulfilled, anger and reaction. Instead of love can be violence. Instead of love can be attachment and possessiveness. But when these two things are connected, it's protection. And all our 5 qualities of the soul, knowledge, purity, peace, love, happiness, wisdom, truth, are together. And that is what protects us. But only when we are connected with the Supreme Being, the Supreme Soul. Our line of the intellect has to be very clear. Mind has to be very pure, clean. We are able to then catch the signals that the Supreme Soul gives and the power that is given. Sorry, Barley. So, sorry. Achha. So then all these qualities, this is also joyful. Think it is a swinging A music is going to be played because we are trying Rakhi, and it's great joy. Heart is singing the songs, and mind is playing the music of happiness. And so it's a connection. God is known, one support, one strength. One strength, one support. It is just like holding an umbrella. But if it's not opened, it's like a support, like a stick. But it works only properly for the purpose if it is a very hot weather or if it is raining. And so there is a heat of anger, heat of jealousy, heat of negative tendencies, rejection, reaction, competition. The coolness and protection comes when our mind is connected with the Supreme Being and our intellect is very clear to recognize and realize what is benevolent for myself and what is benevolent from the Supreme Being. Otherwise, you are always getting wet in with emotional rain and with the heat, violence. So umbrella is opened, it becomes a protection. And so the Supreme Soul is umbrella, is a canopy of protection. And as soon as you switch on the umbrella, it's open, and all this, whatever is connected with this wire, with this, with cloth or material, all these spokes are connected, opened. So we all are connected with each other when we are connected with one, the Supreme Soul, without any discrimination of caste, color, age, community, country. And this is what we learned, practical teachings from Father Brahma, from the Supreme Soul, Shiv Baba, and also our senior Didis and Dadis. It is the month of Prakashmani Dadiji. Whenever this Raksha Bandhan was celebrated, with great joy, though many will come and celebrate and tie Rakhi, Dadi will tie Rakhi, Dadiji will give tilak also. What does it mean, a tilak? It is actually the light of realization of coolness within the self. It is put of sandalwood paste. In the temples as well, you go in the mandir, in temple, it is not seen it's only female have this tilak. Male or female, young or old, everyone is given a tilak. The meaning is, if you rub a stone against a stone, fire will emerge. And if you rub a piece of sandalwood against a stone, coolness and color will emerge. And so, when you are able to connect yourself with the Supreme Being, the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul, the heat, which is stone-like intellect, heaviness in the heart, hurts the soul, very strong words. But if you keep your coolness, your quality of sandalwood, that challenges change into sweet fragrance because you don't lose your quality. In fact, that is the opportunity to express, emerge your quality when the situations are there. And this is what is called soul conscious energy. And so this tilak is actually self-sovereignty and spiritual strength, power of the mind and intellect, and spirituality, fragrance of our personality. And then certainly in every bag that we are giving a Raksha Bandhan is always sweet is connected with it. It is a sweet which are of different nuts made, and then in every nut has a meaning. Every has connection with this. Connection that if it is almond in it, then let your third eye open. It's the size of almond. It's the shape of eye. If cashew nut is there, hear only the positive energy. Hear words which are benevolent for you. If it is pistachio, open your mouth with sweetness and virtues. Thus then it gives strength to others. If there's another coconut in it, keep your third eye open. Whatever toli is made, because sister gave me, Didi from Pune gave me the coconut toli. And I immediately realized this is a symbol. Keep my third eye open. Keep my goal very high. And doesn't matter whatever situations are. When coconut you throw down, it opens up with smiling. What is in it? It's coolness, sweet water, purity, nourishment. So situations are there, but keep your mind filled with all these qualities. And if other any nuts are there, almond is, what is called akhrot, walnut is there, then keep the brain also calm and very clear, creative. It is the qualities within us. Let the lokik become alokik. And that's why the sweet is not only sweet of just the sweet of the nuts or whatever things are available, but it is the power within the self. Let every action be fruitful action. And every fruit, karma philosophy tells, every fruit has future and has past. And now perform elevated actions. A ripe fruit has a seed in it, which is creating your future. And so with a powerful action, let qualities be perfect, perfection in action. And then automatically you are blessed with the blessings of all the Almighty. Okay, I read the blessing for you. Through God's wisdom, you remain close to truth. Through God's wisdom, you remain close to truth, enabling you to regain self-mastery. You bring others close to God. And this is why it is a tilak of self-sovereignty, blessings and powers. And so how many I should give? It's for everyone, those who are present there. Tray full of, sister has brought not only just one, brought all of you tray full of all these blessings. So this is why I give everyone with great love this bag containing everything for you. Congratulations, greetings of Rakhi. Sorry it's late because it was not there and so had to be brought later. Generally, we keep it here and I thought it was there on the table. Okay, Dadi Prakash Mani ji, I was saying that always it was a great joy. And even now her values, her every step she took, it was far-sighted. And of course, spiritual development took place more and more as foundation of this institution. It is a World Spiritual University. World Spiritual University. बहन कोई बात नहीं, रहने दो। वर्ल्ड स्पिरिचुअल यूनिवर्सिटी, एंड सो Godfatherly World Spiritual University, Brahma Kumari's World Spiritual University. Universal truth are taught. But it is the Supreme Father is our teacher. And these teachings are actually practicing these values in practical life. Godly qualities in practical life. And so Dadiji demonstrated, continued the values what Baba has been teaching us and is teaching us. Very good personality, the best. All qualities were beautiful. But when I met her first time in Delhi in 1957, she was the first Brahma Kumari. I met her in Delhi. First time I met her, I felt a magnetic energy pulling me. I was 16 years old at that time. And I wanted to be a social worker. But my auntie had told me that these Brahma Kumaris are spiritual social worker. And so I wanted to go and see the spiritual social worker, and also she told that in them there is a natural quality of purity, personality, and that is what I felt without speaking, without any conversation. It was a natural kind of attraction, not to the physical form, but some vibrations were there. As spirituality is like a fragrance, flower is visible, you can photograph it, but fragrance touches you. And it was her spirituality, the fragrance of spirituality, and personality like a magnet, like Brahma Baba's magnetic personality. And I thought, this is what I would like to be. Without speaking, she did not speak. We had just come in. Of course, we stayed only short time because we were going somewhere, going for a walk, or we had set a destination to reach. But she was my first subtle, silent inspiration. And as her name, Prakash Mani, the jewel of light, spreading light through her sustenance, through her smile, through her generosity, through her administration, communication with love. And one shift took place, very visible. Of course, before that, the centers were mostly, service was taking place. Sisters would go everywhere. Exhibitions were taking place. Melas are established. Majority sisters, mothers were more engaged. But as the time was growing, a time came when service had to be expanded. And her far-sighted vision and generosity, she encouraged brothers more and more. And she used to say, as Baba has given me name Kumarka, she wanted to encourage Kumars, brothers. And it was certainly in this garden, many brothers, fragrant flowers, roses emerged with their spiritual qualities as well. And so it was, though it is, first it used to be considered, it is Brahma Kumari Ishwariya Vishwavidyalaya. Kumaris are there perhaps. But Brahma Baba did not only sustained Kumaris, families were sustained. Yajna was not only just with Kumaris, The many families, all our dadis came with families, they're with their parents. That was my dadi's parents. Kuvarkar and then Shantamani dadi's parents, Chandramani dadi's parents, Ishu dadi's parents, they all came with the children. And it was, in fact, family path. But certainly, as Brahma Baba, reformer of the society, but also character builder, he gave the strength. Shiv Baba's knowledge was put into practical form. He created Shiv Shakti army. And in Shiv Shakti armies, in forefront was the Didi, was Jagdamba Saraswati. And with that in front line, Didi Manmohini ji. In young age also, Prakash Mani Dadi ji. Always, with her charisma, her qualities were always visible. As it said, coming events cast their shadow before. Dadi's lightness, joyful nature, easy nature, flexibility, clean and pure heart. Of course, very much loved and respected by sisters. Love and unity in the yajna. After, generally, if someone's founder goes away, friction takes place. And here was a practical example of Didi Manmohini ji, who was actually appointed after Jagdamba Mama became perfect, achieved her angelic stage. Didi Manmohini was the responsible of looking after yajna. Brahma Baba has appointed her. And after Brahma Baba became Avyakt, then Prakash Mani Dadi ji's, a very shining star which was always bright, came on the stage, on the screen, and all her qualities were revealed by demonstrating what is spirituality. Spirituality in reality. Spirituality in reality is unity. Spirituality in reality is purity of the heart. Spirituality in reality is greatness with humility. And these two powers, Didi Manmohini ji and Dadi Kumarka ji, both work not only hand in hand, but together with one mind, with one idea, with one intention, with one faith, keeping Baba in the middle. And it was Baba's power, what they had practically brought in practical life. And Didi used to say, we are two bodies, one soul. We used to laugh, Didi's two souls. Two bodies means two souls. She says, no. Two bodies, one soul means the ideas can be different, opinion can be different, but there is harmony. It's oneness because both are refined with divine intellect, with divine vision, with selfless service. Intention is selfless, and with the consciousness of unlimited task, it's godly task we are doing together. And it used to be to watch this beautiful way, how both, any decision had to take place. Didi was at that time actually all from Delhi to Srinagar, and from Ahmedabad actually, from Ahmedabad to Srinagar, Punjab, Europe, that area. At that time, centers were spread on that area because Didi Manmohini ji was living in Delhi. Dadi Prakash Mani ji was in Bombay. And Didi and Dadi actually both same in the same kind of qualities. But there was no competition, no comparison. It was both surrendered to one, connected with one. And his Baba was in the middle, and it is godly power in the soul. Vision is the same, and they kept the Yajna united. Didi had trained many teachers, many Kumaris, many families. Yajna was, as Baba's Yajna continued after Baba, before Baba, Mama, with Baba and Mama. After Prakash Mani Dadi Didi and Prakash Mani Dadi were sustaining, nurturing souls to fulfill wish of the benevolent being, and also the wish and vision of Brahma Baba. And so I was saying that before that, mostly the sisters were there at different places. But extension, vision, far-sighted vision, and time is critical, becoming more and more challenging. Sisters going alone was not safety. Dadi Prakash Maniji encouraged brothers. In Yajna also, many brothers came, and their specialities were also used. So it was balanced energy. Sisters protecting brothers and brothers supporting sisters. And that was the true Rakhi, connected. What is first becoming self-protector. And to protect the self is godly power, spirituality. Spirituality, it means that soul consciousness and the qualities of the soul, not only just in only head, but in fact in heart and working and expression through hands and through action in practical life. And so brothers and sisters, number was increasing, respect is also increasing. And so many youth programs were arranged. Many Bhattis Dadiji started arranging for brothers, for couples, for sisters, for Kumaris, and it was a generous heart. Another, as much Dadiji gave attention for the spiritual growth, she always gave attention to approach other people also. Many programs of the sadhus, great souls, politicians, so service expanded, places also expanded. And enthusiasm Dadi was creating. Dadi Prakash Maniji, according to drama, that Didi Manmohini became Avyakt. Now many decisions Dadi had to take, but she never decided anything herself. Communicating with Baba, asking Gulzar Dadi to go to Baba, please go and get message. Get the trans messenger's message. Being trustee of the Yajna and trusting others, she united, she brought all these other Dadis in Madhuban. Dadi Chandramani, Shantamani Dadi, then eventually also Dadi from, we call Brajendra Dadi, not Brajendra, Nirmal Shanta Dadi, Manor Dadi, and expansion was taking place. Though she was Dadi herself, but she gave respect to all others because age-wise others were senior. And of course, in the worldly experience also, others have lived in the family. Some have lived the life of to handle the problems. And Kumari Shakti was also powerful Shakti of Brahma Kumari's both energy. So she gave encouragement to the many family mothers to run the center, to increase Gita Pathshalas. Families should encourage families. Youth should encourage youth. And in this way, every day was celebration. 10 years, those who are in knowledge, celebration for them. 15 years in knowledge, celebration from them. Kumaris are surrendering, celebration from them. It was like every day a yajna is created where tapasya is taking place. But at the same time, in a royal gathering, in a royal court, in a king's palace, Shehnai is playing, music is being played. It was great joy. Party every day. So it was a balance. She kept the balance of spirituality, self-service, yajna service, and world service. Self-respect, respect for others, and respect each other, and also love and respect for the souls, those who are searching for truth. Mercy for them, those who are not able to transform themselves. So many programs were arranged to liberate people from the addictions. Is what I want to say. When she was there, she was thinking of all different areas. And that is what it's called open heart, open mind, with generous heart, generosity. Her vision was that everyone should be satisfied, receive what they are looking for. And in order to bring them together, it is ability, because she was very humble. Blessed with many qualities, many specialities. On one side, lightness, other side, authority. Whatever decision she took, she had the authority of truth and experience, and also support of the authority of unity that was created. Decision was taken together with great joy. What her feelings are there, without any hesitation, she will say, this is what my thought is, what do you think? Or this is what the plan is, any suggestions? It was open heart, nothing was secretly decided. It is the task which is open. Baba opens the lock on everyone's heart, of everyone. He gives the key of selfless love, and Dadi used that key of divine wisdom and selfless love, unity and harmony to generate that atmosphere. So much expansion took place from Pandav Bhavan to Gyan Sarovar. Their academy was a spiritual academy. From Gyan Sarovar, Shantivan. And as the expansion was taking place, she was valuing, respecting, and gave so much respect of the specialities and experience of brothers, and also protecting youngsters that they are not attracted towards the worldly attraction. She actually gave value to those who are valuable and very experienced, whether it was Ramesh Bhai Ji, or Jagdish Bhai Ji, or our Nirvair Bhai Ji, or our Dadas, Dada Vishwaratan, Dada Chandras. She always called them Dadas, brothers. and always not with name of sisters, Manor sister, no, Dadi, Dadi Manor, Dadi. And this was pure heart, humility and greatness. And then giving them the responsibility, being there, trusting them. And so this is why the Yajna could expand it. Brothers, she was very interesting, way her, that she would give freedom to Kumars. Okay, go and play, you can play. The Peace Park was created. She would give full freedom, go and play football, go and play hockey, whatever games you want to play, so that their energy is used, released in a spiritual way, programs after program. So intellect is not attracted anywhere else. So spiritual energy is used in constructive way. So what I want to say, she served all areas of society, all age groups, children's program. So different her personal qualities, social qualities, values, and also giving the respect. Those who came, whether politician came in Mount Abu or Sant Mahatma Ji's gurus came, she respected them because of their specialities. And it was very interesting scene one time, because it was with great joy all these programs were made, and keeping their code of conduct or their system that they should be given a proper way of dakshina or whatever position and seat, to bring all these gurus of different position at one stage. It was this pure heart, sisterly love, motherly sustenance, welcoming, and humility. One time, one of the sannyasi, as great guru or whatever, was good Mahatma Ji, and he wanted to sit on the highest seat. And all are actually were equal seats were there. But because Dadiji used to read to Murli in Om Shanti Bhavan, and naturally because of Om Shanti Bhavan, so that till end can be seen, so this Dadi's seat was little bit higher. And it was a signal from that Mahatma that he want to sit on this. Dadiji with great love said, yes, yes, you can sit there. And Dadiji immediately, it was not a question of, like the people say, Guru Gaddi, only there has to be sit. She did not have Gurudam consciousness. She was leader, but she did not show that she is leader. She was creating leaders. She did not make followers. She created example and samples of messengers, leaders everywhere, to lead the life of purity and spirituality. So she had purity, pure jewel, spirituality, purity, divinity, and very much natural royalty. All what was given with great royalty, with great generosity, jewel of contentment, jewel of light, jewel of lightness, sparkling jewel. The name was jewel, but in fact, like a diamond has many facets. She has many facets of her personality. And it was just like in Yajna, in early days, horses were sent here and there. And so she sent the messengers in different ways, some places brothers and some places sisters, arranging different programs. And everywhere with great love. She came abroad. Her humility was also, greatness was visible. Anywhere going, I just want to just share one practical example. We went, she came in 77, 7th of July, 1977. And at that time, we had a program in UK where 12 mayors of that area gathered, and it was a program that Dadiji was welcomed with them, and also Dadiji gave message. And it was far actually from London, 5 hours journey, 4.5, no, yeah, nearly 5 hours journey. And on the way back, it was going to be late. And we had a center in Leeds. 2 days before, I had planned the program for youth to have a retreat for them, and had asked every brothers, please bring your sleeping bag. And everybody had brought a new sleeping bag. And so this place was very small, where on the way, when we coming back, an idea emerged, if we go to London back, it will be already 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Why not we can just stop here? And this was actually the place of Brother David and Maureen Ben. It was not yet official Gita Pathshala, but it was just their home where I used to go. And small times in that area, even this a small place, some retreats were taking place. It was brothers' retreat. And now Dadiji came there because plan was made suddenly. And by chance, these sleeping bags were there. We all slept on the floor. Dadiji also slept on the floor with great joy. Dadiji, Jankiji, Janti Ben, myself, and so all others. And there was not any kind of consciousness here. She is the head of the institution. Very simple, very natural, light and easy, flexible. And always you see that her walking was also inspiration. Her talking was also inspiration. Her face smile was also inspiration. As Baba said today, forehead shining. Drishti, spiritual, loveful, loving drishti of spirituality, uplifting, encouragement, and no tiredness, no matter whatever, how much service is being done. One time I asked Dadiji, so much work is there to be done, and you do so much. All the problems certainly are there, and you definitely, though you get everyone's respect and you get the advice and suggestion from whatever area you want to have, means very clear communication, but still burden is on the head, she says. And I said, actually, can you sleep easily in the night? Not so many things coming at that time which are not done. She says, she looked very with a love, telling me, did I do anything? No. Karan Karavanhar is making it happen, and I'm just watching and I'm enjoying how he's doing. So natural feeling of Karan Karavanhar, practical it was, and trustee of the work that is there. And she trusted others. And this is what was actually Dadiji's many specialities in practical life. We have been reading the whole month. Perhaps you have also heard. So if I take every speciality, then one is not time, but even today's speciality of remaining content and giving that satisfaction to everyone, because it was selflessness in there. It was impartial. It was naturally this quality of divinity in herself, and keeping always Baba in the middle. Karan Karavanhar is making it happen. And Another day she said, because we used to say good night to her in the night, and every day before class say good morning. And one day she said, Sudesh, you asked now other day, I sleep naturally. Yesterday's drama is over. I don't keep yesterday's drama for tomorrow. Today's scene is today is gone. Tomorrow will be new scene we will watch. And so it was with such a natural way, sharing like friends are sharing, guiding like so the responsibility guiding, sustaining like mother, playing like with friends playing together. You have seen many things. Many times we went picnic with her because it was a festival every day. So Dadiji's time, we really enjoyed festivity every day, picnic every day, Brahma Bhojan every day, playing every day, but studying also properly every day. Murli, the way she used to read. Amrit Vela, she would sit behind, but I just like giving the power, the engine is that supporting everyone. And after everybody finishing meditation, you would come and she will nod. And from that 1 second drishti was great satisfaction. So as Baba said, their drishti is actually drishti which uplift others. And we saw it practical, what Baba spoke about the quality of an angel. So she is an angel, she was an angel, and she will continue to inspire us as being an angel from the subtle region with subtle energy. Only we have to keep our line clear. Now everything is on line, and it is also important to maintain, keep the line clear, stay on line, and you are connected with Baba. Om Shanti.
Om
Oh.
Shanti, Didi. Thank you so much. I mean, I feel words are short of thanking you because I know it's a Rakhi Day today in London and you're like extremely busy with many concurrent programs. But thank you so much for your time and beautiful sharings. We wanted to just listen to go on and on, but time is always the limiting factor. So we won't ask any questions because we've already passed the time. So we'll just do a little bit of meditation, take some drishti from you, and I'll play some soft music. Yeah.
Acha, how long drishti?
Maybe 3-4 minutes. Is that okay?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would like to just stay in silence. And actually, it is the time in silence, catching the signals of Baba, vibrations, because Baba's language is vibrations. And the deeper we go in silence, we are able to catch that energy. In still mind, in silent mind, in pure mind, this reflection is very clear. And so, not with meditation commentary, it's okay. Just 5 minutes in silence or 4 minutes, whatever time is the psych will stay in silence.
Yeah, absolutely. No commentary. Thank you. So thank you so much, Didi, once again for your time and drishti. You're all very, very fortunate to be with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Om Shanti. Thank you. It was great joy to be with all of you. It's my pleasure and fortune today, the day of Raksha Bandhan, meeting together with my unlimited family. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.